Thank you very much, our IT operator. Good morning to each and every one of us present here today. And of course, good morning also to those who are following us on our YouTube channel via the live streaming of this procurement activity. This is the opening of two infra projects and one consultancy. We have here the members of the BAP, the technical working group, the BAC secretariat, and our representative from the bidders, and also our IT operators who are in charge for the live streaming of this activity. And again, good morning, Ma'am Yao, for your coming here. Our observer from the COA. Although we know that you are following us on our YouTube, ma'am. So ngayon, nakita-kita na tayo, matagal na wala tayong kita. Long time no see. In Tagalog, matagal na walang kita. Before we will start, we have your representative from our bidders. May you use the mic and state your name and what the company do you represent to be recognized, because we are being monitored by the central office and the regional office.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Mia Faye Bawenda from 619 Builders Construction Corporation.
Thank you. Ma'am, so let's start with our opening of bids with contract ID 25PL 0106 with an ABC of 23,452,380 pesos only. Contract title is Organizational Outcome 1, Ensure Safe and Reliable National Road System Network Development Program, Road Widening, Secondary Roads, Mountain Province Boundary, Kalanang Pinokpok, Abot, particularly on the Kalanan Pinokpok section at the station K0502 plus 000 to K0502 plus 800. We have only one bidder for this who submitted their intent in the name of Reuse Construction Services. So with this, we ask the head of the DPWH to open for us, Sir Alfred, to open for us the bid proposal submitted by Reuse Construction Services for this particular contract.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Good morning to everybody. Of course, to our viewers who are watching us through YouTube channel. We may now open the bid proposal of Reuse Construction for contract ID 25PL 0106, Organizational Outcome 1, Ensure Safe and Reliable National Road System Network Development Program, Road Widening, Secondary Road, Mountain Province Boundary, Kalanan Pinokpok Abot Road, Kalanan Pinokpok Section, K0502 plus 002, K0502 plus 800, received by the Back Secretariat on 9:10 a.m. July 3, 2025. We now open the original bid proposal. Of course, we now open the technical component. Pages in numbering are complying. Then the field registration valid until November 20, 2025. The the bid securing declaration, the organizational chart, Robert Irinius Salico, project manager, Marlon B. Galano, project engineer, Brian Fermin, project engineer, materials engineer, John Erwin M. Mateo, project foreman, and Robert Iranius Osalico, safety officer. The contractors list of key personnel. You have here the contractor list of major equipment. The omnibus short statement. I, Robert Iranius Osalico of legal age, single, Filipino, and residing at Akpas, Tabuk City, Kalinga, after having been duly sworn in accordance with the law, do hereby depose and state that I am the sole proprietor or authorized representative of Reuse Construction Services with office address at Akpas, Tabuk City, Kalinga. As the owner and the sole proprietor or authorized representative of Reuse Construction Services, I have full power and authority to do, execute, and perform any and all acts necessary to participate, submit the bid, and to sign and execute the ensuring contract for 25 PL 0106 of the Department of Public Works, Lower Kalinga District Engineering Office. Reuse Construction Services is not blacklisted or barred from bidding by the government of the Philippines or any of its agencies, offices, corporations, or local government unit, foreign government, foreign or international financial institution whose blacklisting rules have been recognized by the Government Procurement Policy Board, by itself or by relation, membership, association, affiliation, or controlling interest with another blacklisted person or entity as defined and provided for in the Uniform Guidelines on Blacklisting. Each of the Documents submitted in satisfaction of the bidding requirement is an authentic copy of the original, complete, and all statements and information provided therein are true and correct. Rios Construction Services is authorized the head of the procuring entity or its duly authorized representatives to verify all the documents submitted. The owner or sole proprietor is not related to the head of the procuring entity, members of the Bids and Awards Committee, the Technical Working Group, and the MAC Secretariat. The head of the Project Management Office, Implementing Unit, and the project consultant by consanguinity or affinity up to the third civil member. Rios Construction Services complies with existing labor laws and standards. Rios Construction Services is aware of and has undertaken the following responsibilities as a bidder. Rios Construction Services did not give or pay directly or indirectly any commission, amount, fee, or any form of consideration, pecuniary or otherwise, to any person or official, personnel, or representative of the government in relation to any procurement project or activity. In case advance payment has made or given, failure to perform or deliver any of the obligations and undertaking in the contract shall be sufficient grounds to constitute criminal liability for swindling or the commission of fraud with unfaithfulness or abuse of confidence through misappropriating or converting any payment received by a person or entity under an obligation involving the duty to deliver certain goods or services to the prejudice of the public and the government of the Philippines pursuant to Article 315 of Act Number 3815, Series of 1930, as amended or the revised penal code. Signed, Roberto Iranius Osalico, duly notarized. The statement of all its ongoing government and private contracts. Statement identifying the bidders SLCC. On the NFCC, affidavit of site inspection, duly signed and notarized. Mayor's permit, valid. Mayor's permit, valid until Mayor's permit valid until December 31 of 2025. DTI registration certificate. Valid until August 14, 2025. The latest income tax return, tax clearance, valid until July 26, 2025. The pickup license, valid until April 27, 2026. The audited financial statement, the testing requirements, certification given by the quality assurance section. Here the integrity plates, duly signed and notarized. the duly signed bid documents, S-curve bar chart and part CPM, the manpower utilization schedule, equipment utilization schedule, and lastly, the construction methods in narrative form.
Thank you, Sir Alfred. So with that, it seems that Reyes Construction Services passed the preliminary examination on their submitted documents as to the checklist provided to them for contract ID 25PL0106. So the Bank Secretariat is advised to forward the loan bidder, the use construction service, to the procurement service at the central office for the processing of their eligibility. So let's move on to contract ID 25PL 0107 in an ABC of 19,900,000 pesos only. Contract title is the opening and concluding of Malundon, Barangay Pulo, FMR, Tabuk City, Kalinga. For this contract ID, we have only a loan bidder who submitted their intent in the name of 619 Builders Construction Corporation. Representative? Yes. Before we received a company profile of 619 Builders Construction Corporation. Before we will check. Okay, thank you very much, Sir Alex. And the representative from the 619 Sergeant Operation. So, look that you take a note on those reminders niya, ma'am. So, upon yung bigat sa po niya, mabalik. Ha? Eh, sa manual, sige lang sa manual. Thank you. Actually, this is your first time niya. Mag-i-visit the Lord. Thank you very much. So let's move on. So nilabsan na ni Julio. So for contract ID 25PL0107, again the approved budget for the contract is 19,900,000 pesos only. Contract title is opening and concluding of Malundon, Barangay Bulu, FMR, Tarong City, Kalinga. Is to ba title na nila, Sir Alfred? Can I, that's the title on the salon? Please, kita. So, di salon, di kayo So, okay. Thank you. So, we have only one loan bidder for this contract, and the name of 619 Builders Construction Corporation. So with this, may I ask again, Sir Alfred Gawi, to open for us the bid proposal submitted by the loan bidder.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. We now open the bid proposal of 619 Builders Construction Corporation for contract ID 25PL 0107, opening and converting of Malundon, Barangay Bulu FMR, Barangay Bulu, Tarong City, Kalinga, received at the Back Secretariat, 9:32 a.m., July 3, 2025. June 3. The original bid proposal. The original technical component. Pages and numbering complying. Biljet registration valid until August 10, 2025. The tax clearances valid until February 12, 2026. The mayor's permit valid until December 31, 2025. Certificate of incorporation. Certificate. The pickup license valid September until September 22, 2025. The bid securing declaration duly signed and notarized. Have here the contractor's organizational chart, with Henry D. Domingo, Project Manager, Julius N. Quaresma, Project Engineer, Henry D. Domingo, Materials Engineer, Henry D. Domingo, Construction and Safety Health Officer, and Roderick Bala, Foreman. List of key personnel. The list of major equipment. The omnibus short statement. I, Henry T. Domingo of legal age, married, Filipino, and residing at Rerarville Subdivision, San Antonio, Rojas, Isabela, after having been duly sworn in accordance with the law, do hereby depose and state that I am the duly authorized and designated representative of 619 Builders Construction Corporation with office at Nueva Era, San Miguel, Isabela. I am granted full power and authority to do, execute, and perform any and all acts necessary to participate, submit the bid, and to sign and execute the ensuring contract for opening and completing of Malondon, Barangay Pulo, FMR, Barangay Pulo, Tabuk City, Kalinga, of the Department of Public Works and Highway, Lower Kalinga District Engineering Office, as shown in the attached duly notarized Secretary's Certificate, Special Power of Attorney. 619 Builders Construction Corporation is not blacklisted or barred from bidding by the government of the Philippines or any of its agencies, offices, corporations, or local government units, foreign government, foreign or international financing institutions whose blacklisting rules have been recognized by the government procurement policy board, by itself or by relation, membership, association, affiliation, or controlling interest with another blacklisted person or entity as defined and provided for in the Uniform Guidelines on Blacklisting. Each of the documents submitted in satisfaction of the bidding requirements is an authentic copy of the original, complete, and all statements and information provided therein are true and correct. 619 Builders Construction Corporation is authorizing the head of the procuring entity or its duly authorized representatives to verify all the documents submitted. None of the officers, directors, and controlling stockholders of 619 Builders Construction Corporation is related to the head of the procuring entity, members of the Bids and Awards Committee, the Technical Working Group, and the PAC Secretariat, the head of the Project Management Office or the End User Unit, and the project consultants by consanguinity or affinity up to the third civil division. 619 Builders Construction Corporation complies with existing labor laws and standards, and 619 Builders Construction Corporation is aware of and has undertaken the responsibilities as a bidder in compliance with the Philippine bidding documents, which includes carefully examining all of the bidding documents, acknowledging all conditions, local or otherwise affecting the implementation of the contract, making an estimate of the facilities available and needed for the contract to be bid, if any, and inquiring or securing supplemental bid bulletins issued for the opening and concreting of London, Barangay Pulo FMR, Barangay Pulo, Tabuk City, Kalinga. 619 Builders Construction Corporation did not give or pay directly or indirectly any commission, amount, fee, or any form of consideration, pecuniary or otherwise, to any person or official, personnel, or representative of the government in relation to any procurement project or activity. In case of advance payment was made or given, failure to perform or deliver any of the obligations and undertakings in the contract shall be sufficient ground to constitute criminal liability for swindling of the commission of fraud with unfaithfulness or abuse of confidence through misappropriating or converting any payment received by a person or entity under an obligation involving the duty to deliver certain goods or services to the prejudice of the public and the government of the Philippines pursuant to Article 315 of Act Number 3815 Series of 1930 as amended or the revised penal code. Signed, Henry T. Domingo, authorized managing officer and duly notarized. Here the statement of ongoing contracts. The statement of single largest contract completed. Audited financial statement. NFCC. That's all. Yun lang po. We have also the annual income tax return.
Anyway, this is a long bidder, so we have the opinion of the top members before we have a final decision. Let's start with the soror or actually make a ruling. Uh, have not submitted some of the data. Three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine items.
Good morning to everyone. As per instruction by the chairman of this meeting, there are many lackings in the submission of documents, the technical requirements. So I think the bidder is non-compliant, sir.
Also, have the opinion of the other members. Yes, sir. Sorry.
Good morning to everybody, especially those who are following us in this YouTube channel. So, before the bid opening of this project, we have conducted bid procure, that's yung pre-bid. So, there's no reason to not attach the requirements since we have received or issued a checklist for them to prepare during this bid opening. So the bidder is non-compliant.
So, no comment, or you go with the comments. Sir Alex, or your comments?
To the members here who are present and the representative. It's good that the representative is here para maritin niya ang ating rulings with regards to these documents. First, I just want to I will comment that a pre-bid conference is being conducted before the actual bid opening. And it is there where we could give some additional information, and it is in that forum that the bidder could discuss with us some issues in concern. Second, we have provided you copy of a checklist. Kaya nga mayroong checklist para that is your guide to be what documents you will be submitting. And we are not requiring that those documents without any reason why. We are requiring you to submit all those documents for us to be guided as to the completeness and as to the stability of your firm and the documents and the project that you will be participating. Like for example, the manpower equipment, the equipment utilization, and the skirt. Hindi namin nilagay yan just for the reason of complying with. Merong reason yan kasi we are trying to facilitate and fast track all transaction in this office. Kaya nilagay namin yan para at least nakikita namin na this firm is capable. Second, ito lang yung nag-submit ng bid documents na hindi valid. Alam niyo, kung inalis namin yung isa dito o naalis yung isa dito, that will really come out of not compliant. Meron na kayong hindi. Kaya, we are very sorry, but we are just trying to upgrade the manner of submitting documents in this office. If you are doing that in other offices, and we are sorry to tell that in the Lower Kalinga District Engineering Office, we are very strict in complying of that administrative order number 20, Department Order number 20, series of 2012, regarding the submission of bid documents. Pati ngayon paginiting, hindi lagay yung page. Kaya dapat nakalagay dito kung ilang page ito at saka anong page itong pan na ito para we will be guided also. Merong department order po ito na nagsasabi na lahat ng bid documents to be submitted will be book-binded and properly paginited. Page deleted. Ay, wako kung ano yan. Merong page yun. So with this, to the representative of 619, we're sorry to tell you that these bid documents that you have submitted is not compliant. So the chair now will give the final verdict for this particular plan. Anyway, pwede na naman kayo mag-participate sa this and make sure that the documents that you will be submitting will be in proper order and in proper form.
Thank you, sir. So again, the department or the government is making our bidding process on live streaming. Without your presence on the actual during conduct of pre-bid or pre-procurement. So I think with all those decision of the members of the bank, dapat kaya nga tinanong ko kanina kung nakatil ka ba doon sa pre-bid Then kung hindi ka nakatin ng actual, meron namang yung live streaming. So, with the representative of the contractor, please be reminded because we are being guided by RA 9184. So with this, narinig natin lahat, decision of the comments and the recommendation of the CAC members. So the chair now rules that the bidder, in the name of 619, please. Third. 619 Builders Construction Corporation is non-complying due to non-submission of, due to the incomplete submission of incomplete documents. So with this, the Secretariat is advised to re-advertise the contract ID 25PL0107 as soon as possible. So to the representative, please inform your managing officer with the decision of the bank. Reminding also that this is not only our decision, we have previous decision regarding this matter. Next, let's proceed to for the opening of the consultancy for contract ID 25 CSPK001. Then ABC of 1,845,062 pesos and 94 centavos. Contract title, package 1, consultancy service for the conduct of geotechnical investigation for construction of bridge at Gilayong, Tabuk City, Kalinga, construction of DTI building, Bularaw, Tabuk City, Kalinga, construction of IAS building, Cap 1 and Duyan, Tabuk City, Kalinga, construction of NBI building, Tabuk City, Kalinga, construction of multipurpose building, Kalinga, construction of multipurpose facilities, sports complex, phase 1, Bularaw Centro, Tabuk City, Kalinga, construction of flood control structure, Bulano Creek, Barangay San Juan, Tabuk City, Kalinga, and construction of flood control structure, Purok 3 and 4, Tuga, Tabuk City, Kalinga. For this contract, we have only one consultancy who submitted their intent in the name of the Badswara Engineering Consultancy. So may I ask again, Sir Alfred Gawi to open for us the bid proposal submitted by the loan bidder.
Thank you, sir. We now open the bid proposal of DB at Swara Engineering Consultancy for contract ID 25 CSPK001 received at the Back Secretariat Office 12:30 p.m. dated June 2, 2025. We have here the original copy. We have here the original technical proposal. pages and numbering, complying. Here the bid securing declaration. Through bid securing declaration. The technical proposal submission form. Have here the experience on ongoing projects. Comments and suggestion of consultant on the term of reference and on data, services, and facilities to provided by the procurement entity. Here the organizational chart with the Engineer Don V. Alsuara, the Senior Geotechnical Engineer, Engineer Aris G. Tesero, Laboratory Technician, Engineer Gilier B. Febrero, Encoder, Billy Jan F. Alsuara, Senior Driller, Edmond P. Astudillo Jr., Mechanic, Robert D. Alsuara, Driller, Marlon S. Villones, Drilling Aid, Joey C. Baybayan, Drilling Aid, Marlon Sacramento, Laboratory, Laborer, and Domingo Lopez, Laborer. The curriculum vitae of professional personnel. Time schedule for professional personnel. Activity work schedule. With the omnibus short statement. I, Don B. Alsuara, of legal age, married, Filipino citizen, and residing at Building 3, Room 503, East Summit Residence, Ortigas Extension, San Juan, Cainta, Rizal. After being duly sworn in accordance with the law, do hereby depose and state that I am the sole proprietor of DB Alsuara Engineering Consultancy with office address at RM 209, second floor, Southfield Building, Ortigas Avenue Extension, Barangay Santo Niño, Cainta, Rizal. As the owner and sole proprietor of DB Alsuara Engineering Consultancy, I have full power and authority to do, execute, and perform any and all acts necessary to participate, submit the bid, and to sign and execute the insuring contract for 25 CSPK 001 of the DPWH Lower Kalinga District Engineering Office. DB Alsuara Engineering Consultancy is not blacklisted or barred from bidding by the government of the Philippines or any of its agencies, offices, corporations, or local government units, foreign government, foreign or international financing institution whose blacklisting rules have been recognized by the Government Procurement Policy Board by itself or by relation, membership, association, affiliation, or controlling interest with another blacklisted person or entity as defined and provided for in the Uniform Guidelines on Blacklisting. Each of the documents submitted in satisfaction of the bidding requirements is authentic copy of the original, complete, and all statements and information provided therein are true and correct. DB Alsuara Engineering Consultancy is authorized the head of the procuring entity or its duly authorized representatives to verify all the documents submitted. I am not related to the head of the procuring entity, members of the Bids and Awards Committee, the Technical Working Group, the BAC Secretariat, the head of the Project Management Office or the End User Unit, and the project consultants by consanguinity or affinity up to the third civil degree. DB Alsuara Engineering Consultancy complies with existing labor laws and standards, and DB Alsuara Engineering Consultancy is aware of and has undertaken the responsibilities as a bidder in compliance with the Philippine bidding documents, which includes carefully examine all the bidding documents, acknowledge all conditions local or otherwise affecting the implementation of the contract, make an estimate of the facilities available and needed for the contract to be bid, inquire or secure supplemental bid bulletins issued for contract ID 25 CSPK001. DB Atswara Engineering Consultancy did not give or pay directly or indirectly any commission, amount, fee, or any form of consideration, pecuniary or otherwise, to any person or official, personnel, or representative of the government in relation to any procurement project or activity. In case advance payment was made or given, failure to perform or to deliver any of the obligations and undertakings in the contract shall be sufficient ground to constitute criminal liability for swindling or the commission of fraud with unfaithfulness or abuse of confidence through misappropriating or converting any payment received by a person or entity under an obligation involving the duty to deliver certain goods or services to the prejudice of the public and the government of the Philippines pursuant to Article 315 of Act Number 3815 Series of 1930 as amended or revised penal code. Signed, Don B. Atswara, notarized. We have here also the experience on completed project. Have also the description of approach, methodology, and work plan for performing the project.
Thank you very much. So, with that, before, thank you again, Sir Alfred. So, with that, the loan bidder, the name of the Badswara Engineering Consultancy, had passed the preliminary examination on their submitted documents for contract ID 25 CSPK 001. So I think with this, before we go to the infra, I think we can open the financial bid proposal of the loan bidder, the Badswara Engineering Consultancy.
We now open the financial proposal of DB Atswara Engineering Consultancy for contract ID 25 CSPK 001. The financial proposal submission form. The summary of cost, breakdown of price for the project, breakdown of numeration for the project, reimbursable per activity. DBH Sora with a total bid price of 1,711,500. 1,711,500. 11,500 pesos.
Sir Alfred, so the Back Secretariat is advised to forward all the documents submitted by the Answar Engineering Consultancy for contract ID 25 CSPK 001 to the technical working group for them to review or scrutinize or verify the truthfulness and correctness of all documents in order for them to come up with a resolution recommending award to be approved by the head of the procuring entity. So let's move on to 25PL 0106. Reuse Construction Services. We have received the eligibility check document coming from the Procurement Service of the Central Office. So for Reuse Construction Services, pickup license is valid until 4/27/2026. Pickup registration is valid until 4/27/2027. Work experience as a filling under SLCC, pass. NFCC, pass using your audited financial statement year 2023. Mayor's permit valid until 12/31/2025. DTI certificate is valid until 8/14/2025. PR tax clearance certificate valid until 7/26/2025. Verifying ECC. Pilgrim's registration is valid until 11/20/2025 using the 2022 format. So with these documents being forwarded to us from the Procurement Service, the Central Office, it appears that the low bidder, Reuse Construction Services, is eligible for contract ID 25PL0106. So with these documents, we can now open the financial bid proposal of the loan bidder. So may I ask again, Sir Alfred, to open for us the financial bid proposal submitted by Reuse Construction Services for contract ID 25PL0106.
Thank you, sir. We now open the financial component of Reuse Construction for contract ID 25PL0106. So here the duly signed bid form. Duly signed bid price and bill of quantities. Duly initial detailed estimate. Duly signed cash flow by quarter and summary of bid price. Total price 23,431,857 pesos and 32 centavos. In figure 23,431,857.32. Discount offered, none.
Thank you. Again, Sir Alfred. So again, the back secretariat is advised to forward all the documents submitted by Reuse Construction Services for contract ID 25PL0106 to the technical working group for them to verify, to scrutinize the truthfulness and correctness of all those documents in order for them to come up with a resolution recommending award to be approved by the head of the procuring entity. So before we adjourn, may I ask our procurement head, Ma'am Marivic, if you have some announcement again or reminders from members of that announcement. So if none, once again, thank you very much to those who are following us on our YouTube channel, and of course, for the representative from the bidders who attended this procurement activity, and also to Ma'am Catherine Agyao, Ma'am, our district auditor from the Commission on Audit. Thank you very much for attending this procurement activity, and hope to see you on our next activities para lagi may kita.